have no reason to be interested in this particular door.
That combined with your walking pattern just feels like some kind of weird meme. Like, I have no reason to be interested in this particular door. Dum bum 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 dum. Just like try and leave in a cool fashion. Like the way that... I just love the way they walk.
Asgal door. You approach the green door.
That's green?
Apartment. Apparently it's green. An apartment in the Hold. Like any other. Lives here. You glance at the mailbox. It says, Simi.
They're one of the house girls. Let's go.
Knock. You knock twice, in a polite fashion. A long time passes.
No one? Oh, no one. Guess we'll have to try again some other day.
Sadly, you can't pick these doors. They've got special esoteric keys.
Good to know. We can't lockpick everything not nailed down.
Well, we don't have any lockpicks yet. Either, so... guess I'll come back tomorrow. This hooded figure up here is, apparently talkable. Sign says, dormitory, out of commission.
Sick.
Behold. Freydis. Oh god, it's a strength beholding. Okay, hold on.
Interesting stat choice for that.
Yeah. The wisdom tooth doesn't do anything, but the...
And be sure to dress for success with strength cube, and we had another strength thing. Yeah.
Feather. And take off the notepad so that the strength goes up to 10.
Oh yeah, because of course I forgot the notepad, meaning we've actually got -1, not -2.
And this is +1 strength as well, so that takes us up to 11.
I don't think we've got anything that bumps it to 12 though.
No. Okay, behold. Let us behold Freydis. Hey, an 18. That's not too. It's not like the full 20, but that's not too bad considering we.
For a no mod. No.
Yeah. Freydis, human, earthfolk, level 5 noble. She is dressed in a fine silken robe, like a noblewoman. Her hair is short and coarse, the rebellious kind, but earthfolk nobility nonetheless. Why is she down here? Not many of her kind seek the company of Waterlane workers and goblins. Let's switch out wisdom and which more comfortable. If I trifle with you, ma'am, you have 20 crowns and it's a DC 15 dexterity check.
Maybe we speak to them first before possibly pissing them off?
I guess.
If it's like a plot relevant item, that makes sense. If it's just their money, then we might as well rob them after speaking to them.
That's true. The girl looks across the chasm. She is pretending not to look at you.
A noble woman. That's a pretty expensive dress. What's she doing down here? What do you want to get up there when people are dying to get down here?
She slowly turns her head towards you. What? Ooh,
What is your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? What? No, go away.
How rude. Cool.
You're very rude. Sure, now go away. What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman?
What kind of question is 3? I want to ask you a series of personal questions, but I have a feeling you will not respond in any meaningful way.
She rolls her eyes. It exploded. Everyone keeps saying that. I get the feeling you don't want to talk about it. You don't have anything to say. Should we?
I have no horse in this race. This is just weird chaos to watch unfold.
Fair enough.
I'm just confused more from the point of view of the cleric, not even the player. Why is the cleric thinking to ask these questions?
I have no idea. That's all for now. Thank you, citizen.
Farewell, citizen.
If you don't mind, I'm going to trifle with your pockets. Oh, damn! Hey, stop that. You really bungled this one up, didn't you? Thief, help! The lady turns to slap you in the face, hitting her palm right on the side of your helmet, sending it spinning along with the rest of your skull.
I was going to say, why are you trying to slap someone in a metal hat?
Sending.
Sending a 3rd level evocation spell, commonly used as direct communication between powerful individuals, city-states, or arcanists. The Norvican Sending Office employs many clerics for the express purpose of casting sending across the coast. When the spinning stops, you,
Fuck off. Okay, feel awful and leave.
We might need a donut.
Can't trifle again. Oh well. Right. From Alta Waterlane View. Sound of the docks echoes from beyond. Right. Ah, yes, I recognize where we are. Kind of.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Would you say that's yellow?
What? What are we? What?
This guy. Right, yeah.
Standing closer to them with your light thing might help.
More of a green.
Yeah, it's more of a yellow to lime.
Yeah.
There is a griffin.
There is a griffin. We saw that last time. Can't trifle with. Is sleeping though.
Oh, good griffin.
Top entrance to the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. And through. Of Snur Appledant. EN. Let me, let's check the journal quickly. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I could move this. So we are in Waterlane View. Okay, questing why? Oh my god. Okay.
Ah, yes, the questing net.
Star
in the
Witness.
Mind Palace.
A Frank, son of Frank, was seen on Pillar Road at the time of the explosion, but calmly walked downstairs afterwards. Locate and question this strange man dressed in yellow. Frank, son of Frank, is often used as a fake name by rich adventurers around the coast. This has been completed. That's the... need to eventually go here, but not too fast at the moment.
People in positions of authority can wait. Class conflict. Phoenix Folio. Ah, right. Yes, of course. Young and dumb. Oh, right, the rebels. That was a thing. Okay, so man in yellow went down.
Bins.
Bins?
Bins.
This bin is making a sound. A strange sound. How strange.
Okay, I didn't know that, but now I'm glad I mentioned the bins.
Trash bin. You want to take the trash bin?
But it's looking like being a. Oh no! Is wisdom coming up? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or snap. The trash inside this bin speaks to you.
Don't fall for it. This is some type of scam, surely. Getting you to root around in the trash.
The voice is from a primal spirit. Open it. You got any thoughts on this now? He gives you a nonchalant half shrug.
It's Waterline. There's always something going on down there.
Alright. Open the trash can.
I'm far too busy grooming my incredible chest hair.
As you lift it aside, you immediately see something moving in the pile of shredded documents and old scraps of food. A pair of legs. Suddenly, jumping out of the pile with a poof of moldy dust is a pine cone. A pine cone with limbs. Gained item, incense. It hands you some leaves while doing a strange, seemingly improvisational dance upon the trash. Wait, are you one of those? Before you're able to do anything about it, the little creature poofs away.
Disgusting little creature.
As it fades, you see only trash.
I've heard about those things. Never seen them, though.
What do you know about them?
Just what I read in the paper. And what Nesson goes on about. They're called, Veitar, or something. The Lamplighters Guild had a public spat with them a couple of months back.
He points to the lamps behind you.
Apparently they messed with the everlasting lights.
Not so everlast. Oh, no, hold on. Nessan?
Oh, he's a freelancing gardener. She's... Oh, I'm sorry, lost connection for a second. She's at her office in the garden in the afternoons. Talk with her if you need any, druid-type assistance. But yeah, as I was saying, Lamplighters. Okay, my connection is dying a freaking death. We're just cycling between text screens and it's struggling.
Oh dear.
I get why they were mad, but I think that they solved everything once the PCG got involved. And they're supposed to be all over the garden too. Not sure that I've ever seen one. Anyhow, they clearly seem to like you. Let's keep it at that.
Fair enough. Okay.
Just gonna check my Steam isn't downloading something in the background. No. Okay, BT is just having a sneeze.
Weird pinecone people. They are a thing that exist in this world.
I mean, could be worse. Could be Koroks.
True. There's a lot of purple, but I'm not seeing a lot of anything else. I'm gonna eat an apple. Get a hit point back. I spied not much yellow around, to be quite honest.
They're probably in some location and not just standing around on the overworld.
Sign that says we are closed for today. AR staff. Can I enter? It's closed for the day. Oh.
Hi, Zen.
Hello.
What? Hi, Zen.
Oh,
We are
Zen just dropped
recording.
out.
Just to let you know.
Shit, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. You stand before a damp door on a cramped corner house. The wood is dark, swollen with the perpetual moist of Water Lane.
A layer. Oh, they've gone. A layer of river mud and algae. He swallowed them. You know someone here?
Who?
Then why are you standing here?
You rap your knuckles against the wood. A solid, rhythmic knock. A moment passes. Then, the sound of a heavy latch sliding. The door creaks open. A pair of bulbous eyes stare up at you.
Oh, it is an Anuran. Anura. A fancy name for frog folk and toad folk. You've heard they don't like those terms, though. For some reason. Dressed in a tiny velvet smoking jacket. Quite distinguished, despite the lack of pants.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce? What is it? I'm busy. Très occupé. I have some questions. Oh? Wait. He squints at your uniform. Are you a, how do you say, l'éclairage?
Every time. You know.
I'm tempted to say I'm more of a wizard, actually. I'm tempted to try and multi-class. Well, more of a wizard, really, but sure.
Yep,
Un
there goes the class
magicien?
conflict.
He wrinkles his face. I don't know the difference. I don't care, frankly.
Oh, simpleton, how sad.
The Anuran peeks his head out behind the door. Tu veux quoi? It's a +4 on charisma.
So you'd need a 5 or higher.
Yeah. Let's roll it. Buggery! Ah!
You clear your throat.
Look, buddy, hand over some goods.
Direct. Perhaps too direct.
The Anuran's eyes narrow. Pardon, you beg? At my door? Espèce de cochon! Sorry? Is that all you wanted? To bother and beg? Why do you ask if I'm a cleric? Because you smell of incense and self-righteousness. C'est évident. Imbecile.
Rude. But accurate.
What's your name? I am Guillaume de Crête. Oh. So that's where they get it from. What? Gills. It's from your name, I assume. That is idiotic. No. Don't ever say that again. What do you do here? I live here. Je vis ici. Is that a crime now? In this maudite city? He seems defensive. I'm gonna go now. Good. Au revoir. The door clicks shut.
So, you really just went and knocked on some stranger's door? I'm not gonna knock your methods too much. But if you keep this up, we'll be done by 6 months after the election. And you didn't even ask about the tea shop. Not once.
I didn't?
You didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling this door was important, that's all. The goblin closes his eyes in a short, silent contemplation.
Maybe stick to, les points d'intérêt. Okay?
Oh, that's funny. I like it.
So
I think I managed a decent French accent there.
The mysterious feeling the door was important is just calling out the fact it was highlighted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I kind of like that.
A street sign. It says Upper W View, Lower W Docks. Behold. Opens at sundown. Read and mead. I like that. It's the read and mead.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's a reading cafe.
Yeah. Or a reading bar, as it may be.
I do genuinely just like this weird world. It's a nice place.
Behold, Office of Snur Appledent, PN. Enter. We can. Oh, we can. Oh my god. You, sir, I think I've seen you in, Hold on.
Yeah, I think I've seen you on the Steam page.
Children's drawings on the wall.
Scholarly commendation of the Fordnip. Whatever that was.
I think it was commitment or college, maybe? It was very long and
Fordnip
obscure.
Com.
Almost dead, but not yet. A magical quill and paper. Tiny dictator. +2 intelligence. Advantage against bureaucrats. Yes, I will take the tiny dictator. That's adorable.
Help me vote, tiny dictator.
Snur Appledent.
Oh, they're an intelligence check to behold. Good thing we just got some intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What? Everything I have really is negative intelligence. Oh, this isn't a. Oh, it's a. Interesting. And this is the only thing that actually increases intelligence in my inventory. Everything else decreases it.
Well, a point up is a point up.
2 points up, actually. Intelligence.
Only one whole point because it's up by 2.
Hey, we got over a 10.
I should have said a mod up, not a score up. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's fine. This is intelligence, so.
A scholar of the Fordnip Commonwealth, a man working out of a hole in a wall. This is the type of man who knows exactly where he is going and is simply going there very slowly and deliberately. He knows his expertise, his moves are calculated, his journey long.
Interesting. Oh my god!
Can we become a lich yet?
No! Ed, look! The tiny dictator is floating behind me! Oh, that's adorable!
That's very sweet.
20 crowns. Okay, let's... I might need...
I'd just say any of the ups for now. So, like, anything you can get to a whole integer.
Yeah. That's an increase to my wisdom to being a 10, so it's just it's no negatives.
Yeah.
Okay. Behold. No, we already did that.
You've beheld them.
Engage.
You take a step into the cramped office, standing in front of the sleeping halfling. Is this a scholar? Curse the gods! Go investigate his book collection before waking the lazy halfling.
We investigate his book collection?
You tried to earlier. That was the scholarly.
A collection of books.
Political. Okay.
Age. You see a collection of books from the philosophy canon, none of which you are really able to understand. Next to them, a line of famous political books. Asgulus Theory, Hedonists, The Dark Book of Shadow, Lexandro, many more.
Lexandro. Someone your patriarch quotes a lot. His ideas modernize theocracies and reads, reviving them towards the end of the arcane era.
New Freestrider work. Disappointing.
The Dark Book of Shadow by the Shadow Lord.
Open the Dark Book of Shadow by the Shadow Lord.
So picking specific.
You pick up the black-covered tome. A faint tingle goes through your gloved hand.
That's the most evil book I've ever seen. How'd they even get the cover to be that black? It's like a void over there. Thicken graphene. That is how they create the darkness on the cover. A memory lingers in this tome. If you open it, you shall recall.
Open it, despite its evil nature? Do we think we have the stats for this?
I'd say we've probably got enough health we can tank whatever it ambushes with, unless it's got a crab in it.
Open
The
it,
lobster
despite
was
its evil
aggressive.
nature. Yes, it was. The text is not dangerous. The pages show but a holy scripture of the Shadow Lord's lost religion, one of the eternal servitude and the search for life in death.
However, you remember it well. This was the first book you were ordered to study as punishment for your idiotic behavior at the towers. You remember your first journey towards the Esoteric.
Recall.
It's an effortless check. Surely you can't get this wrong. Good job. Good job. How liberating it was. To know beyond any doubt how much greatness hid within your mind. Blurred faces, hushed whispers, a crowd of thoughtful peers, each snickering about your hand. A raised hand among a crowd of sheep.
Patriarch. It's not just a religious text.
They stare at you.
It's a spell book.
Those were the words. And oh, how they laughed. He asked you to prove yourself, so you did.
I went up to the... I took the Book of Shadow.
Yes, go on.
Then I memorized
Yes.
Detect Alignment. You memorized...
Yes, well done. You memorized it on the spot. Then you cast that ancient spell, once used by the Death Knights of the Shadow Lord, to subjugate and control the minds of his people. A spell that is, despite its first level, not learned by most clerics until they grasp the intricacies of higher tier casting. Everyone was stunned by your excellence. To not only master such a spell, but to do it in seconds instead of days. That moment, it was yours. From that moment, you marked your place at the towers as the greatest spellcaster, the greatest talent among them all, which is why we should rule the world. However, as always, the weak fear the strong. That moment also began your ostracization. It's important for a ruler's arc. You would never be among them, never have peers, none would see you in any way as a brother or a comrade.
I would be an obstacle.
You are. And you shall continue to be.
Your vision is blurry. It is filled by the pages of that book.
It is a good one, despite its religious fervor. As many say, the Shadow Lord was such an as much of an early arcanist as he was the greatest of the walking gods. I just need to take a screenshot very quick. Could I ask you to scroll slightly up back and have a look at that last line? Thank you. Thank you,
Walking God. The term used to describe the divine avatars who rose and fell and around the divine era. Most major religions on the coast today are built around these figures, and their influence can be felt everywhere. Earth was the last known walking god when he faded 27 years ago. Okay, so we've gained access to a new spell. We'll have to memorize it, but detect alignment. Hold on. Can the spellbook show me exactly what that does? Yes. First level divination, casting time 1 action, category divine, range self, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous.
For an instant, any creature of the types aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead will be clearly indicated to you. Additionally, any behold check will reveal the creature's alignment in accordance to Jaw's strings. The spell affects all creatures in the current area.
Okay.
That could be pretty useful.
Indeed.
I might switch that. I might switch out Charm Person for that if I don't have enough spells.
Yeah, Charm Person doesn't seem to have really popped up despite a few times we could have done with charming people.
Yeah. I admittedly, I forget to use it, to be fair. Open the Folk by Lexandro.
Lexandro. This was the first book placed in your hands as an Earthfolk recruit. Open it.
It's an old, worn copy of that same text. Musings about the divine era, of great walking gods and their theocratic states. A history lesson morphing into a series of guidelines, how modern leaders, as a response to the drawn-out Coast War, should return to the old.
The proven, the organized, the divine.
Although written from the perspective of not faith nor service to the holy, but rather that of service to the state. A modern theocratic vision, the nation as an entity not bound by the protection and lifetime of its god. Instead, the nation-state will survive on unifying cultural traits passed down from that god to his people. This, Lexandro writes, will fasten them into the earth, creating firm groundings for the states to exist beyond any others. The later chapters go on to describe his dream of a millennium empire, his grand plan, a nation to survive the passing of eras. A collection of ideas he gathers in this dream, an ideology structured around order without the weakness of monarchy, the chaos of democracy, or the esoteric dependence of magocracy. The Millennium Empire, the fascist ideal.
All caps.
Fascist, an emotional and illogical nationalist extremist, basically a cultist. Dangerous ideas. Fascism has led many cities astray in the reeds.
Whatever your thoughts are, this book is used to reshape the city. You live in fear of where its path will lead.
You close it and place it back in its spot. Do we want to look? Ooh, actually, we want to know more about Darrow, didn't we?
I vaguely seem to remember the name, yes.
Because Darrow's the coin lord and the guy who's keeping the tea shop locked off, I think.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Open Memoirs of a Statesman by Nicholas Darrow. The first few pages are devoted to a rambling text about the history of governing, from ancient texts from various beasts of jaw to gods of the divine era to several arcanist figures. Darrow then smoothly moves on to conflate their accomplishments with his own. Especially since he also includes an explanation of his lineage, that he is a direct firstborn grandson of Borgo Darrow, the first paladin of Earth. Borgo
Darrow, the first paladin of Earth, founded the Earth Guard, as well as the illustrious Darrow bloodline. Known for his bravery and inability to be damaged in battle. Died of a heart attack at age 40. His passing is used as an example of the importance of aging men to keep track of cardiovascular diseases.
It is not so subtle. The many pages go on to describe both practical but mostly theoretical methods a statesman should use when dealing with the populace, the bureaucracy, and the ideologies of modern life. You haven't read this before.
Judging by that pronunciation, clearly, says Intelligence.
Luckily, you don't have time to do so now, either. Generally, the book has a rather rough tone about democracy. A quote you've heard before from this book pops up towards the end. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk, to think them capable of making rational and informed decisions devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct.
Oh god, this is my book.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, democracy is a lovely idea until it gets in contact with humans, but then that's also the same of every governmental system. Humans just suck. But from what you remember, it caused quite the stir when it came out 2 years ago. You recall a rumor about Shield Lord John having hated this book so much during its printing that he personally bought 200 copies, only to burn them in his garden. It's probably not true, though. Can we also check in about the Shield Lord?
Yes.
Probably. Shield Lord, the magistrate handling industry, armories, city defenses, mining and refining, as well as resource allocation. It's currently held by Irate John in the North Wall district. North Wall is one of the 5 districts of Norvik, known as the Industrial District for its many factories built along the river. This is where you live. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not a local. Everyone who calls it North Wall, everyone who is cool, just North Wall.
Gain plus 5 XP. We are 5 XP away from a level up. I just realized.
Might as well read the last book then.
Yeah. Open a blind manifesto by the hedonists.
The book. The book. Of course the stomach cares about this one.
Always listen to your hungry stomach, it says, with big, ugly letters on the first page.
You should listen to the book. And the stomach.
This
Look,
crazy
no
old
bias.
text. Same as always, the book begins with a tirade about property ownership. Then, on the 5th page, you'll find a diagram showing how to ritualistically summon a demon. What?
It's a demon, a chaotic evil fiend. They're mostly bloodthirsty monsters and rage-crazed barbarians fallen out of Hazy. But some of their more civilized spawn do reign in the cities and realms surrounding the Endless Moor. Hazy, one of the 8 bands along the coast. It means either growing more or into the air in Abyssal. A deeply cursed jungle hellscape filled with volcanic rivers, flesh-eating insects, and murderous plants. Once an elven sanctuary, is now home to demonic warlords, tiefling cities, and celestial crusaders.
It's incorrect, however. On purpose, supposedly. Level up available! The rest is a series of extreme essays on the topics of hedonism, rejection of statehood, free association, maximizing sensation, direct democracy, and reciprocal exchange. I'm sorry, maximizing sensation? Okay. It paints up an image of an ideal world where all can live without strife, simply through the cooperation and love of all things.
Just free love, man. Made illegal in many cities after its release in 466 AE, the rambling text has survived for one reason or another. It is the thing that makes you feel good. The text of truth.
Look at the chapter on free love.
Called it.
You flip to pages 52. You remember it well.
It has pictures.
Tiny scribbling, something akin to stick figures positioned in various enwrapped unities. You remember the words well, the guide on how to make ultimate sensations of flesh. Kinda hot, in a sad way.
Close the book. Reading filth like this will only darken your dim mind.
Put the book away. The hedonists are back on the shelf. Hedonist.
Hedonists? Oh, an infamous group of activists and anarchists. Spawned toward the end of the Coast War. They stand for something, probably. Mostly they're known for inciting riots and playing with demonic forces.
Yeah. That was a trip.
Well, the frame rate's apparently done.
Oh dear.